Tim, your bartenders, well, please. Amazing staff, friends, and thank you all for coming out. This is awesome. This is exactly what I want to be doing and how I want to do it. And I want to take a second and I want to acknowledge the fact that there are a lot of different people here from all different times in my life. I got people like Pete Sharon over here. Friends since first grade, thick as thieves, right? We got absolutely new friends over here. Kim Regina over here, you know? There are people that have known me for years. There are people that have only known me for months, but everybody in this room knows that I care. And on top of that, everybody in this room because we all collectively care about a better future for Western and Central Massachusetts. And so we know why we're here, but how did we get here? Well, how we got here is really important too, because rather than thinking that an individual with $4 million in his corporate war chest is an insurmountable odds, we're doing it with people and the relationships that we build and the grassroots infrastructure that we have relied on. And that is super important, especially in a time that we're staring down the barrel of Citizens United and corporate money infiltrating our system. And so we are relying on each other. And that is what I did in the classroom for over a decade. It was building community. And politics to me, and the way that I wanted to do this, and the authentic vision that I have for Massachusetts District 1 is based on relationships. It's based on trust. It's based on appreciation for every single person in this room and every single person outside of this room who hasn't joined our movement yet. And so now we know the how, but how are we going to get to September 1st and win this primary? Well, I'm a teacher. So, any teachers in the room over here? Any teachers, educators? There we go. Ruth over there, the shortest person in the room, the highest hand in the room. So, oh yeah, right down there. Appreciate the teachers. Well, teachers have something they call do-nows. Do-nows are you come in the room, boom, you have some work to do. We all have work to do. And what is that work? Well, we need to show up. Everybody in this room is doing that. We got to continue to do that. We got to go knock doors. January 17th, we have a door knocking canvas in East Hampton. It's going to be a blast. We combine an older generation and a younger generation, then we go out and celebrate just like this after. We need people calling on phones. We also need people to be giving monetarily, and I know that that seems like a stretch to certain elements of this, but we are doing that with real donors just like you, and we're not taking that corporate money. So it goes much farther. And so you put all of this together, and this is more than a campaign. And I think a lot of people know that. It's something to believe in a time in which we need to believe in something more than ever. So it's going to be a long road. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm always real. But everybody in this room is on that path together. And so it is our time, and it is our movement. And let's go forward together. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you. I love you all. And on to the primary. We're going to do it together. Thank you so much. Woo! And to your bartenders. And transitioning over to the... Okay, this is funny, all right? She says, oh no already. One thing that you notice in this room is that this is intergenerational. It's very important to me, to the team, to not only have a younger generation that is included, but has responsibilities within the campaign. Marisol, did I say it right? Okay. I get roasted every single time because I don't know how to pronounce Marisol's name, and she's either like, you're saying it too white. I'm like, okay. So like Gringo Marisol.
Marisol.
Marisol has been an integral part
throw
of
some
this
extra
campaign
ad in it.
for decades. I'll tell you a little story. When I first started all of this, completely new to the political scene, Marisol came in and we talked. It was amazing. She said, "Oh, I'm going to give you a little bit of homework on reproductive rights. White dude like me needs a lot of homework, right?" So she goes, "I'm going to connect you with people as well." I woke up the next morning to 5 essays to read and 15 emails connecting me to individuals around the district. And you bet your bottom dollar that I followed up with every single one of them, and I took my notes on every one of those essays because I care about what Marisol and others have to teach me, and I also can give them responsibilities here because I can trust them to lead their generation just like we are leading this intergeneration. So, thank you to Marisol. Thank you to my team, an amazing team. Without further ado, we're going to kick it out to Marisol. That was good. That was good.
Marisol!
Thank you so much for coming out and spending your evening with us. My name is Marisol Bonifaz, and I serve as the Deputy Field Director on Youth Engagement for the Jeremy Whalen campaign. I use she, her pronouns, and I am 19 years old. I first met Jeremy this summer, in which I heard rumblings within the grassroots organizing community in Western Mass about finding a challenger to Richard Neal, a man who has served for 37 years and is largely invisible in the district. He has not represented his constituents for years, and it's time for a new generation of powerful, progressive representatives. We don't just say progressive representation lightly, we mean it. Progressive representation means championing progressive policies. Progressive representation means implementing Medicare for all, investing in mental health and mental health care, and supporting nurses and frontline staff. Progressive representation means making housing affordable, building and preserving affordable housing units, and expanding public transportation in Massachusetts. Progressive representation means abolishing ICE and passing comprehensive immigration reform because no human being is illegal. Progressive representation means acting upon the climate emergency, and it means fighting for reproductive rights in the post-war world. I knew immediately that Jeremy was the candidate for the job. As a public school teacher, he's a community organizer, a public servant, and an uplifter of the next generation. Often, as a youth activist, I feel like I have to work twice as hard to be taken seriously by older activists. With Jeremy, this is not the case. He empowers all young people on this campaign and believes strongly in running to serve all of his constituents. He is here for the right reasons. This campaign has empowered me and respected me as a young woman. The time for new representation in Massachusetts 1st District is long overdue. Jeremy is that change. By attending, by raising your voice, you are part of our change. You are part of a movement that is demanding better for the district, because we demand that. You are this change. By donating, you are donating to a movement. By volunteering, you are part of this movement. A movement uplifting youth leaders and bringing forth a wave of progressive representation. Every dollar counts, and we need you. Help get us across this finish line. Visit our table over there, and be part of the grassroots movement for change.
Okay, do me a favor, hold up one of those packs. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, hold up one of those packs of postcards. So if you want to get involved, there's many ways. We have packs of 50 postcards. You too can write to super voters in your district for free. The names are there. It's super easy. If you're in a rural district and you maybe don't want to show up to canvassing, there are many ways you can get involved. So take a pack of postcards. Join us for phone banking Tuesday, Thursday without fail. And of course, canvassing if you stand on Saturday. So thank you so much for coming today, folks. We really appreciate you. And don't forget to vote September 1st, 2026. Talk to you soon.